Welcome back. Let's talk about emails. Email is the bread and butter for many, if not all, marketers and business owners. One of the easiest and most effective ways to send email is using autoresponder services like Aweber or GetResponse. Email campaigns and newsletters are an excellent way to get continuous business, as well as new business growing on your list. Another plus point is you'll be most likely sending them to your qualified list or people who want to receive information from you, while also looking out for new customers. With that said, it's critically essential that you do split testing on your emails. But as split testing is far from cheap or financially achievable for many, I'm here to share with you the hacks for better emails in your marketing. Before you start, there are best practices you can take a look at. Always test simultaneously to reduce the chance your results will be skewed by time-based factors. Test as large a sample as you can for more accurate results, and listen to the empirical data you collect, not your gut instinct. Use the tools available to you for quicker and easier A/B testing. Test early and test often for the best results. Test only one variable at a time for best results. If you want to test more than one, look into multivariate testing instead of A/B type testing. Email titles. The first thing that your list will see in their inbox when you send your email is the subject line. So it literally pays for your title to be clear, compact, and personalized. Title clarity. The first element of your email subject line is its clarity. In short, you should write titles that are clear and understandable, not vague or misleading. Consider these two email titles and guess which one converts better. If you guess the second one, well, you're right, as the title clearly describes what you can get with this product. Sending out emails with clear titles creates rapport, signifies that you're an honest marketer, and ultimately increase open rates and conversions. Email title compactness. The second element is that your email subject lines should be compact. This needs to be a consideration as there is limited space for email titles to appear in your list's inbox. According to Campaign Monitor, your subject line should be optimized to be somewhere between 41 to 70 characters. This is because the number of characters that appear on screens across common devices range from about 40 to 73. Personalization. Along with clarity and compactness for your titles, another important converting element is its personalization. This is where your email subject lines become personal with your readers. Here I'll show you one of the simplest ways you can do personalized email subject lines. By using simple words like you, me, we, or our. Experian has found that by simply doing this, your open rates can be increased by 29 to 41% higher than emails without any personalization. I can talk all day about how you should write your subject lines, but which type of subject line should you write in the first place? Here, I have the top 5 subject lines that convert best. Questions. These are excellent for subject lines because they get the reader to think about how the subject matter relates to their daily lives. The best question resonates with the reader's experience while creating a sense of curiosity. Here are some examples. Do you need $1,000 by month's end? Do you wake up stressed or excited? Questions work because your readers will want to know whether their experiences are similar to others, which comes in handy when creating curiosity. The next is how to. This is one of the most effective subject lines as it makes the content very clear. You simply can't go wrong when you use this type. The reason this type is very effective in increasing open rates and conversions is because readers will know exactly what they'll learn upon opening up the email. Another add-on advantage is this plays on the curiosity of your list. Examples would be like how to make your first $1,000, how to dominate YouTube in 3 simple steps. The key to success with this subject line formula is focusing on the benefit. This is worth trying with your list because they'll always have a what's in it for me mindset when they subscribe. Scarcity. Scarcity is in essence a powerful driver of human behavior overall. We're compelled to act when we receive information that something is now in short supply. This angle is great for you to use in your email subject lines. For example, only 48 hours left to get Avatar Genie Pro. Only 3 seats remaining, your chance to see Edmund Lowe in person. However, it's worth mentioning that you must let your list know of your product's importance so that they're compelled to make a decision. If not, they'll simply ignore your email. This is my favorite type of email subject line, numbers. It can be used to set people's expectations about what I'm about to tell them and provide a tease to my email content. And it really works. Campaign Monitor has tested subject lines with numbers, and they outperformed ones without numbers by up to 57% in email open rate. So if possible, always include numbers in your subject lines. Grow your fan base in just 3 steps. Establish a full-scale business in just 7 days. Your 1660 bonuses for my new software. Remember that if the number relates to the commitment your list needs to give, steps, how long, well, to keep the number low, 3 steps, 7 days, 60 seconds flat. If it's related to value, give generous numbers like $1,000 in 30 days. Personalized subject lines. Like I mentioned before, it's always good to add a personal touch to your marketing because it builds a connection to your readers, establishing sincerity. In fact, using the recipient's first name in your subject line increases the chance of email being opened by 14.68%. This can be combined with other angles like, John, do you wake up stressed or excited? Ken, here's how to make your first $1,000. Dominic, you have only 48 hours left to get Avatar Genie Pro. This works because your readers feel like you're speaking to them. They'll feel appreciated by this gesture and will reward you with open rates and conversions. Now, email content. After the email subject line, the next part you should look at is the email content. In essence, the content of your email is where you'll tell the story to your readers. That's because the best emails tell stories that enable readers to relate it to their life. Opening lines that convert. Many times when we see opening lines, they're greetings like, hi, or hey, it's Edmund here. Using this is known to establish the email sender is friendly and also signifies that there's an actual person writing the email. I'll show you 3 more engaging ways of opening emails than the standard name and company introduction. Did you know? The first is, did you know that? This is known to be effective because starting your email with a thought-provoking statistic that relates to your readers' issues encourages them to read more and possibly turn into a buyer. Question. Asking questions at the start of your email is a great way to get your readers curious. They'll wonder if there's an answer to it further in the email, and if the question hits home, the chances of it converting will be higher. One example is getting $1,000 income in 7 days possible? Scarcity. A scarcity opening line usually follows a scarcity-angled subject line. The main function of this is to elaborate more on the limited availability of whatever you're promoting at the time, and details like only 3 seats left or limited time discount. Storytelling. Stories are a basic foundation of communication. So what makes an email with a story so attractive to your readers? Storytelling stirs emotions. It's personal, simple, and it's shareable. This is why marketers use storytelling. It invokes a sense of relation to their lists as it's a very relatable context for your product. Putting a story into your marketing emails can really help with the conversions. Companies like Jack Daniels, Uber, and American Express are using stories. So why aren't you? Problem statements. The main goal of marketing a product is solving a problem. The most effective style of stating problems is to give problems which your readers have noticed before, but need to be solved. For example, are you still struggling day to day with your financials, even though you feel you earn enough? Are you still feeling that your products don't perform well, even though you regularly create products and regularly market them? By stating these problems in your email, you can get your readers to say, why didn't I think of that? It gives them a eureka moment, which can be the gateway for them to convert. Introducing a product. After you've stated the problems that your readers may be having if they don't have your product, you've now primed them to seek out a solution for their previously unseen problems. If this isn't exploited, you'll miss a huge opportunity to introduce your product. By introducing your product in your email, you'll have greatly reduced the amount of effort your readers need to put in to find their solution. In other words, it's right here in the email. There's no need to seek elsewhere. This realization can increase conversions and increase the sales of your product. Features and benefits. As the saying goes, features tell, benefits sell. This is very true to emails too, because they, like sales letters and videos, act as a promotional tool from a different light. According to case studies conducted by Wishpond, if you include benefits, and features too, inside your email, the conversion rates can go up to 65% because benefits give experiences to your readers, an edge that features don't really have. Examples of benefits are, creates amazing graphics in just 20 seconds, sets up a fully working sales funnel in just 4 clicks, speeds up your content creation time by up to 75%. Email tone. Tone of voice also exists in emails, not just spoken words. This is where things get trickier as there's no element of speech in an email. What I'm about to share here is the negative and positive tone. Usually emails are written in a very positive tone to give the product a good light, but that's not always the case. It's true that positive tone can convert well. Emails with a negative tone can shock and surprise people. This deviation from the norm is called pattern interrupt, a technique used by established marketers to great success. Email angles. You don't simply send a single email and hope it'll do all the work for you and bring you cash overnight. You need some finesse in this department. The best tactic to do here is play the angles. There are many angles you can use for your emails, but I'll show you just my favorite 3. The pre-launch angle. This email is sent a few days to 24 hours before the actual product launch. It's usually short and simple with only a few sentences announcing that a product will be launched soon. This type of email is known to be highly converting because it creates excitement to your readers and makes them ready to do some buying or pre-orders. Hard and soft sell angle. A hard sell email is a type of email which uses direct selling language. A hard sell is designed to get your readers to buy right now. This is proven to work well with readers who are ready to buy and aren't deliberating anymore. A soft sell email builds a relationship, context, and tells a story first before selling. These emails find passive ways to show them that you have solutions they need. According to a study released by New Century Media, consumers were 30% more willing to buy a product through non-direct advertising rather than media advertising. This is because the readers feel that the email is more personal and the tone is more acceptable than a hard sell. And then the scarcity angle. This angle is most popular as the last email sent in a marketing campaign. The typical content usually has this element. There's only limited time to get product X. This type of email works well and converts highly because it motivates readers to take action now. The reason behind this is scarcity increases the value of something when it only has limited quantities. Send time. Timing is important when sending emails. This really depends on the type of product you're promoting. For example, you'll never get the open and click-through rates you hope for if you promote Christmas-related products in March. However, there are some basic guidelines you can follow regarding the timing. Time of day. The best time of day to send email is around 8 to 10 a.m. MailChimp has found that at this time, a click-through rate of 7% was achieved when emails were sent around 8 to 10 a.m. This is most probably because many people start their day around this time and take a little bit of time to check their email. Also, time of the week. The highest open rate is achieved on Tuesdays, according to GetResponse. The percentage was recorded at 19.9%. They also recorded that the highest click-through rate is 4.9% on Fridays. The click-through rate achieved that level probably because emails get higher engagement levels on the weekend. Every marketing email will have a call to action or CTA inside. A CTA is the image or inline text that prompts your readers to take action. In plain text emails, a CTA can simply be a line of text with a hyperlink, while others use an image or a button. A CTA is a crucial part of an email since it provides a cue to your readers that it's time to act. So here are some proven converting CTAs. URL versus line of text with hyperlinks. Usually, with plain text emails, the CTA is a simple line of text. It's highly recommended that you use a text link with a hyperlink instead of the direct URL, because not many people will understand that. When they see a hyperlinked text, they understand the message that this is a place to click to find out more about your product. And of course, the number of CTAs. I found that the best number of CTAs in an email is only 2, with 3 CTAs being the outside maximum. The first CTA should be seen right away, above the fold, while the second one serves as a reminder to take action now. Longer emails may require 3 CTAs so that readers have the button nearby when they do decide to click through. Any more than 3 CTAs, though, is not recommended because it makes the email seem desperate for clicks and it drives your readers away.